What's up, YouTube? I'm back once again. If you don't know, my name is Cliff Frank, CEO of Hoop Jargon, for my sector I'm doing online called Cliff Notes. Episode 1 did really well, got a lot of feedback. I want to keep that momentum going. I want to keep that attention going and just, talk about what been talking about for 2-3 years now. That's the Ball family, man. So let's get to it. Before I get going, I want to give a shout out to DJ Raw and Cut for showing me love in my last video. So I'm hoping to link up with you in the future, brother, and see what we can build from there. Shout out to Ball Facts still doing their thing. Shout out to DKM. Shout out to AB the Hero. Shout out to 10K Wallace. All the folks who covering the Ball family. Objectively, for the most part, I think that's what's big. I think the biggest part of why channels like this exist, it's just kind of giving like real perspective on it. Like everybody kind of jumping through all kind of conclusions and stuff, not really having real information. So the people who want to step up and get that information out, and again, we don't have to be all lock and step. I mean, there's certain things we don't have to agree on. Like we're not about being, so pro ball family that we're like losing scope and perspective. And that's something I'm never gonna do. I'm never gonna get down with the YouTube culture of being fanboys or what have you, and just castigating people just for the sake of it. And you know what I'm saying? So if you rocking with me, I really appreciate it, man. But one thing I want to encourage you is, man, don't be a fanboy, man. Don't get to the point where you want to start being, how can I put it? You start like berating other people just because they don't agree with you. You know what I mean? Just you should always keep perspective. Always keep your manly principle intact, and just speak on the facts. You know what I'm saying? That's all you should do as a man, especially as a sports fan. You know what I mean? So I just want to get that out the way. So let's get to the game. All right, so man, it was actually a damn good game, man. Like, so the final score, as we know, the Lakers, my Lakers, pulled out a win, 118-109. They beat my side piece team, which is the Pelicans. So I always call it my side piece team. So obviously, because Lonzo, Josh Hart, and Bi all play for them. So I'm always gonna rock with the Pelicans as well. So man, it was a good game, man. Like if you watched it. Oh well, I guess so. Let me get into the the reason why this channel even exists. Well, this sector of the channel. Lonzo had 10, 8, and 8. I think he could have been a lot more aggressive. If you watched him play, I think it's necessary the way Lonzo plays right now. Like he is all about facilitation. He's all about getting other guys going. He's all about. And that just shows his basketball IQ. You got Brandon Ingram, who's an all-star. You got Zion Williams, who's going to be the next wave of the NBA. You got Drew Holiday on your team. Great two-way scorer. So, obviously, you're going to be fourth in the pecking order in scoring. You know what I mean? And then even Derek Favors, a very quality big man. So, obviously, your scoring is going to take a back seat. And I think Alonzo is smart enough to understand that. I think he doesn't really care about stats. But we're in a stat-driven league, so let's keep it a buck. We evaluate, even the laziest of lazy. We evaluate stats. If you didn't watch the game, you go look at the stat sheet. So our boy, he didn't quite tear the stat sheet up, but 10, 8, and 8 was solid. And I watched the game from start to finish, man. If you watched it, the offense ran so much better when Zoe was at point, man. And Drew Holiday is a truly, 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 truly talented brother, man. Like, hold on, get my adult drink on. I told you this is an adult channel. I actually coached against Drew Holiday, man. My signature last year coaching at Prairie View A&M. And Drew Holiday and Collison were both point guards at UCLA at the time. And I knew he was special back then, man. Drew's special, man. Like, and funny fact, that same tournament, we played against Weber State. And guess who played on that team? Dame Lillard. And he didn't even start back then. Like, that's crazy how life takes you, man. Where, me, I'm a grad assistant coach watching, 3 future star NBA point guards. But anyway, Drew Holiday goes rogue sometimes, man, and he takes some hero shots, man. And if you notice, man, it's a precipitous drop-off when Drew Holiday's running the show and then when Lonzo comes in. Lonzo is all about moving that ball, and what I tell people, even my sports group yesterday, point guards who one, know how to cut the court in half, which means basically once they cross, get the ball, receiving in, going full court, they pursue through mid-court, looking up. You can find guys open in transition, and that's Lonzo's game, man. Like, Lonzo is real big on hitting you early. And I can't stress this enough, man. Again, I played professional in Europe. I played Division I basketball, coached Division I basketball, and it is levels to point guards, man. I promise you, man. Like, there are some point guards who truly get it. They get it to give you the ball early. They get it to put the ball in your scoring pocket. And then there's guys like, in my opinion, no slander, like Russell Westbrook, who they give you hero assists. And what I mean by that, hero assists is when, like, they've already made that move, dribble. They are pretty much in a panic, so they kick it to you and want you to, score. But you've already been sitting still, nothing's happening. And then when you get it, you're like, oh shit, I gotta, you know what I mean? It's different when a point guard's first instinct is take the ball out, split the floor, kick it up, and you get in that thing, you can make a quick decision on the fly, and it's a natural motion. And I promise you, man, I played with so many point guards, man, some good, some bad, even some good ones who don't have that vision or who don't have the understanding. And if you don't get the ball in your scoring pocket, it's a lot harder to score, especially if you don't have individual game to create your own shot. Which, I mean, I wasn't that kind of player. Like, I didn't have no handles, but I was athletic as hell, and I was smart. So if you give me the ball early, I'm gonna make a smart decision. Even if I don't have nothing, I can make the next pass to get somebody an easy bucket. So it's like a two-part thing, and you got to think levels ahead, and that's kind of what Lonzo is, man. And so I think that's an aspect of his game that a lot of people will never appreciate because you don't know what you're looking at. Most people want counting stats. They want you to cross somebody up and go dunk on them. They equate that as being a good point guard. You know what I mean? Now, I will say this. I'm going to give some Lonzo pushback on this one. Lonzo needs some of that shit in this game, too. Now, I watched him defer so many times when it was not necessary. And what I've seen and what I've kind of ascertained is he loves to play in the open court, man. His half-court game has to come along. He goes up so weak when he gets the ball in a short space and it's time to, like, finish. He looks like Bambi out there at times. And that's just not good enough, man. Like, to be super talented as he is, to have all that ability, all that DNA superiority that he has, that shit not good enough, man. And we just got to be real about that. And I hope, I mean, I'm not going to take myself too seriously and think Lonzo give a damn about what I got to say about his career, even though I'm a fan, but, man, whatever. You know what I'm saying? I get it. He going to have to fix that, man. He has to fix it. Like, you saw that one when, what's my guy's name? Alex Caruso, point guard for the Lakers, man. Like, and, he went to Texas A&M, which is the sister school to my school, Prairie View A&M. School's like 30 minutes away. So I'm rooting for Caruso, man. That boy need to hit the barbershop in the worst way. That boy need to hit the barbershop, man. That dude looked like the worst comb over I've seen in my life. Thank God he got that headband on. That headband is saving his ass right now. But Caruso goes, inverts, and blocks Lonzo's shot down low. And that's fucking embarrassing, man. Caruso's like, what, 6'2"? And, and I don't want to be disparaging, but 6'2" white dude, he's athletic. Don't get it twisted. Caruso is athletic, but, bro, I'll be damn. Me and Lonzo both 6'6". I'll be damn a little ass dude like that block my damn straight up, vert, dunk, or layup, whatever. Well, I'm going to punish his ass. So he got to get stronger, man. I think that comes from your core and, like, your thighs. So Zoe got to get some explosion. And I've seen a few times where, like, guys are bumping the Zoe and he'll do this shit, look like a little wavy sales balloon guy. You got to fix that, man. Like, this is year, 3? I'm not making those same excuses for Zoe no more, man. Like, you got to be able to finish through contact. You got to be able to just have fluid motion through contact. And it sucks because sometimes you can't teach that. Like, that is just in you or it ain't. And I really hope that's not something that's not in Lonzo, man, because it's going to hinder him, like, for the longest. And if you remember, like, his rookie year, the infamous game when Pat Beverly pulled that whole shit trying to prove that Lonzo wasn't, ready for the pros and, just full court man, which, I mean, I have no problem with that. But that's not normally how you go at people. To me, that's whole shit. That's you trying to act like you something you not. And so, but if you remember, Lonzo was like acting like moving all timid when Pat was giving in to him and stuff. And so he got to get out of that shit, man. And I think LaMelo ain't going to be that kind of cat. I don't think that's going to be a problem for him. But Zoe got to get out of there, man. So I really hope he learns to, get that grown man strength and stop letting people just move his body all kind of ways. Those things matter. Like, that's the difference between you making a tough layup and not. It's the difference between you dunking on somebody or rimming out because you just going too soft. So I really, really hope Zoe improves that. But yeah, a few stats from the game for my stats people out there. Zion played well. Now I will say this. Now Zion had 29 and 6, good game. But Zion got to get better, man, with his handles once he gets to that second level of defense. Like when he gets to the second level, man, he is sloppy as hell. And he's a rookie, so I'm not gonna over-evaluate him. I'm not gonna castigate him, but he got to get better with his tight dribbles, man. Every time he gets to that second level, man, it's a crapshoot if that thing gonna go up. Somebody gonna strip him. Somebody gonna knock the ball off his foot or what have you. So he gotta get those tight. Bi had a good game. He put up 34 and 7 and 4 assists, which is a good game, man. It's funny, man, watching Bi. Bi has like the funniest game I've ever seen in a while. Like he makes all the difficult shots. Well, it's kind of like damn near Kobe, to be honest. Been a lifelong Kobe fan like myself. Excuse me. Bi makes the difficult shots when he's wide open, man. Like I damn near turn away because it's not going in. I don't know if it's a focus thing. Maybe he got too long to think, and he just can't think the same way when it's instinctual. When it's just instinctive, rather. Let me say that. When somebody's on him and the clock going down, so it's all instinct. So it's butter. That dude is the most difficult shot maker I've seen since Kobe Bryant, man, hands down. So I want him to have that same instinct, that same muscle memory when he's open, because you can see the form. The form is different when Bi is wide open, man. It's like he thinks too long, he take a second longer. He has an elongated finish. I don't love it, man. And it's funny, with Zoe, it's the exact opposite. When Zoe got time, nice fluid finish. So if they can just sit down for an hour and just combine their mind frames and improve their shots overall, because Zoe gotta be able to finish in traffic, man. That's one of his biggest things that I don't see him improving on. And so it has to get better. But his facilitation, I love it, man. You can see a big drop off in the passing culture when Holiday ends and when Zoe's in. So Pelicans, if they want to keep moving forward, man, Zoe got to run point, man. And we watch him, he always looking up. He's always trying to get. I don't know if you watch, man. He gets Zion easy baskets, just getting the ball up early, man. And so he's always looking backside, which a lot of players don't do. I watch Bi, man. He gets in that zone. If he gets in that damn short corner on the right side, oh man, it's curtains, man. That ball ain't coming out, man. That ball is not coming out, man. That dude, man, he gets the tunnel vision, man. And so, but I get it, man. Several players I've known through the course of my life, it's just real tough to see the full court when you kind of got your own one-on-one thing going. You know what I mean? So there's just some areas to improve. All right, so we talk about a few more players. Let's not talk about what the Lakers did. Let's not talk about what the Lakers did, man. LeBron James had a hell of a game, man. He had 48 and 6. And this is kind of by virtue of New Orleans playing small ball that they put Drew Holiday on LeBron like a lot. And kudos to LeBron. He had the presence of mind to baby his ass, man. He kept posting them and getting easy scores down low. Now, his post moves a little sloppy, but at least he committed to it, which I respect. And again, that just shows, his IQ. Like LeBron, I'm not the biggest LeBron fan. If you don't know me by now, you will come to know this. But I respect, who he is and what he's done. And he's smart enough to just commit to backing him down. Now, he hit like 5 threes. That helped. You know what I mean? And that was kind of by virtue, I say on a few switches, Zion was just hanging off of him. Because he playing that college bullshit ass defense. When you're in college. So yeah, with that bullshit ass college defense where you don't learn how to hedge properly. So basically meaning when somebody sets the screen, you don't have the presence of mind to go over the screen and treat that big as a threat to shoot. Usually you go under the screen and just try to recover. But next level NBA, i.e. LeBron, one of the best players in basketball, you can't do that. Like, he has a deep shot, so you can't keep going under screens and hoping that he'll just defer and not shoot threes and you not get lit up. So, man, that's a rookie lesson. So, again, I won't castigate him at all for that. That's just a young dude mistake. So, AD had a pretty decent game. Great defensive and rebounding. I think he had like 20 and 10. So, great output from AD as well. So, Lakers looking stout. I can't make this video and not mention this dude Avery Bradley, man. What that dude 3-ball is so broke, man. When he shoots it, man, I almost guarantee that ball is not going in, man. I don't know what he's thinking. I don't know what he's doing. Avery Bradley, man, that 3 is broke, bro. You got to work on that 3, man. So I think he was like 0 for 6 last night for 3. KCP had a really good game. If you watch Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, he is so up and down. He's like the new age J.R. Smith. A little less talented overall, but very J.R. Smithy, man. Like, his shot comes and goes. Sometimes he's really good as far as, like, you know, his shot selections, but he just broke for the most part, man. But he shot some good short corner shots. He came off the screen real well, came off curl real well. He shot the corner and intermediate 3 really well. So, man, shout out to KCP. He had a really good game last night, too. And JaVale did his thing, clogging the middle. And he just found the Lakers just too big of a team, man. Like, so eventually New Orleans is going to have to either perfect this small ball thing or really next year go after some real bigs. Now, I know you got guys like, you know, Jahlil Okafor and Jackson on the bench, the rookie, which I like out of UT. But you got to get some real sustained talent, man. And so they got to also figure out what they're going to do with J.J. Redick. JJ looked kind of lost last night, and usually he's a guy who knows his role out there. You don't really have to expect to coach him up, you know, much. He knows what he's doing, but he looked kind of lost last night to me. So, but again, the Pelicans, I think they're sitting at 25 and 33 or something like that. Sitting the 10th seed right now. So just look out for them to make a move, man. And I told people, you know, which they didn't want to hear, the Pelicans on the rise, man. So having Zion Williams back, having B.I. back, having Zoe out there, they're going to be really good, man. And I mean, Drew, I think he eventually going to part ways with Drew. I just don't think he fits what they're trying to do right now with that young movement. And he's a combo guard who is primarily a point guard who plays like a 2 guard. So he kind of stuck in like no man's land as far as where championship ball exists. And so I think he's better suited on a veteran team, to be honest, at this stage of his career. So if I was a GM, what's my man named David Griffin, I'd be looking to move him in the near future. But we'll see. We don't know what their outlook is, but I know the future looks good with that young core they have. And even Melly, he's like a 27-year-old rookie. He looks really good. He even has flashes of athleticism. Like, you watch him pump fake from the corner and go finish. I like his game a lot, man. He has a very seasoned game. But again, him being a 27-year-old rookie, he's not like the average 22-year-old kid who just kind of stick to one facet of his game. He has a lot in his bag, man. So I think as he gets more comfortable in the NBA, you definitely will see him produce a lot more. So that's all I got for this episode, man. So good game from Zoe, 10-8-8. And they improved that. But they went against a better team than the Lakers, and you just can't keep giving up those big leads. I think they were down 14, 10, 12 throughout the game. So you just can't beat quality teams and give those kind of leads up. So we'll see how they look going forward. I need Zoe to be a lot more aggressive. That, to me, 10-8-8, it looks good on the stat sheet, I guess, but not good enough for me. You got to be more aggressive, Zoe. So hopefully he'll do that. Hopefully the big baller brand will keep the thing rolling. LaMelo, he's going to be doing his thing. Jello going to be doing his thing. So, oh, yeah, and shout out to my Astros. Living in California, everybody trying to shame me for wearing this hat. We are your 2017 World Series champions, whether you like it or not. It ain't changing, so deal with it. Everybody likes to try to give me shit about this hat. Well, I got like several Astros hats, but nah, I don't feel guilty at all. You ain't cheating, you ain't trying. And on that note, peace.